Hey guys, welcome to VEDA number 27. 27. Oh yes, today is VEDA number 27 and it's Monday, which means today was my weigh-in. And I actually didn't do that bad despite the horrible fucking weekend I had. I actually only gained 0.8, which isn't even a pound. So that's not too terrible. So it's alright. I knew it was coming. You know, like I said, I was expecting to gain like 7 pounds in a week, and I only gained 0.8. So I'm going to try to be on point this week so I don't gain too much more. As far as what's going on with me, as you can see, I'm finally back in my room from the video yesterday, you know, that I, don't you know. I'm going to go ahead and start this video out with shout-outs from the late VEDA 25. So let's see, who commented? Of course, we've got Jake Warden. He said, ha ha ha, this VEDA cracked me up. Love them, it's pretty cool that you and Jory are good friends. Great video, shout out. I wouldn't say that me and Jory Karen are really good friends. I mean, I've been a fan of his probably since 2007, 2008-ish. And I've been a fan of his for a long time, but as I said in that video, I'm just not that into him like I used to be. You know, I still think he's awesome, but I'm just not as into him as I used to be. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. Moving on, and I'm moving on up. And again, Jake Warden commented on VEDA 26 saying that it's weird seeing my room completely empty. Yeah, it was extremely weird having my room be completely empty. It still is kind of weird, actually, but my room's not completely empty anymore. My bed's back, my TV's back, my dresser's back. Still have a bunch of shit in my closet, but hey, what you gonna do? There's not a whole lot to do, to be honest with you. Yes. iPad. What I thought I would do in this VEDA is, I don't have a whole lot of time because the realtor's coming at 2 o'clock and the repair guy's coming at 2 o'clock, so I've got less than half an hour. But what I thought I would do, just to kill a little bit of time, I was going to show you guys some of my tarot cards, and I was going to explain to you with my lovely translation book what these certain cards mean. I'm going to show you some of the cards that show up a lot in my spreads. Okay, first of all is this card right here. This is known as the Fool card. Now, as I'm sure a lot of you know, Janet is quite a fool when it comes to love and pretty much everything else. So let me read to you what the basic meaning of the Fool card is. This unnumbered card, and the card which became the Joker in the standard playing cards. When drawing the Fool in any spread, we should expect the unexpected. Things may not go according to plan, and new opportunities and new horizons will be offered. This could be a fresh start or a change of attitude on our part, leading to sometimes surprising discoveries. The Fool card marks the start of the journey of self-discovery and can indicate nervousness, foolishness, naivety, immaturity, and lack of willpower and discipline. It can, however, also indicate confidence, fun, and idealism. The Fool suggests new beginnings, a new start, or even a new way of looking at an old problem. Being careful, however, not to be foolish when faced with choices. We are being urged to move forward, to start a new chapter, maybe impulsively, and tackle something new, perhaps despite our conscious mind. Now, under that it says, should this card be reversed? What it means when in a tarot reading, if a card is reversed. See, this is a card in normal position. If a card shows up in the spread like this, it's in the reverse position. So if this card were to show up in a spread in the reverse position, this is what it would mean. There may be wrong choices made, and the new start may be delayed, possibly due to our own apathy. We are also warned against taking unnecessary risks or gambles. This card relates to the planet Uranus. I love that word. Uranus, Uranus, Uranus. Or is it Uranus? Fuck it, it's Uranus. This card relates to the planet Uranus, the planet of independence and change. Breaking away and making new starts. As stated earlier, this card is unnumbered. In ancient times, the concept of zero did not exist, and in numerology terms, zero is meaningless. So basically, like I said, this card shows up a lot in my spreads. I actually recently just put all my cards into numeric order, so that way I could easily look for the cards that I want to point out. Let me see, where's the other card that comes up a lot in my spreads? This card. The Death card. Now, I've talked about the Death card before. The Death card is a scary card. Everybody automatically assumes that the Death card is associated with actual death, as in, oh my God, I'm gonna die, someone I know is gonna die, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me go ahead and read for you what it says about the Death card in my magic book. Magic book. Magic. Here it is. Number 13. This card, again, has a frightening effect when appearing in a spread, but should not be seen as an actual death, but as the death of a situation. Sudden change, the resolution of problems. There is a need to move on which must be recognized. People or things may want to hold you back, but you must realize that this cannot happen. There may be partings indicated by this card, better health, and possible failures. It suggests the end of a phase and moving on to pastures new. We cannot cling to the past. Part of our old self has to die if we are to complete the transformation we want. The changes required might be drastic. There could be a need for a new attitude, new surroundings, new challenges, new relationships. There may be a new child in our lives, a new marriage, a new job. Things will change. A lifestyle may die. We must accept this. And again, it said, should this card be reversed, changes may be partial. There may be immobility, anger, boredom, depression, illness, or loss. We will recover, but the change will be slow. This card is associated with Pluto and rebirth. The number 13, while considered unlucky, is really a number of power when used correctly. But if used wrongly, it will destroy itself. It is the number of the unknown or unexpected. The reason for it being considered unlucky lies with there having been 13 at the Last Supper. Ooh, creepy. Okay. So, like I said, those are two of the main cards that show up a lot in my basic spreads. Those two cards in particular. Out of the main cards that aren't attached to a pentacle, a sword, or what are they? Pentacles, swords, cups, and wands. But there is one other card that shows up quite a bit in my spreads that I wanted to show you. And that would be this one right here. This one right here is known as the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay? So I'm just going to read you this one and then I'm going to move on because, I mean, I wish I could go ahead and do a full reading for you guys right now, but I just don't have the time because I still have to upload this and blah, 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 rah, rah, rah. That's what a rah, don't you know. Okay. Three of Swords. This is what it says about the Three of Swords. This is a card of loss of possessions, health, or friendships. This is the time to try to sort out problems, but we should be prepared for delay and disappointments. We cannot be self-deluding. What we are encountering is necessary for us to progress, but is not an easy time. And then it said, should this card be reversed, any illness or loss may be minor or less traumatic for us, and we are more able to get on with life. We may find ourselves seeking a period of seclusion and may feel confused, sad, or alone. This card can indicate a period of separation from loved ones and a feeling of incompatibility. So again, I mean tarot is just a really tricky thing to comprehend and understand. And And I've had a few people messaging me, asking me if I can do actual tarot card readings for them. You know, and in actuality, if I was going to do a tarot card reading for someone, it would have to be in person. You'd have to actually be in front of me, you know, unless we were on Skype or something, because in actuality, for me to be able to do a reading for somebody, I need you to actually touch the cards and get your energy into the cards. That's why it's hard to do readings for somebody else. Like when I do readings for myself, I can do it, yeah, because I'm touching the cards. I'm putting my energy into the cards. That's one of the most important things about tarot card readings is you have to physically touch the cards. But I am seriously considering bringing my tarot with me to VidCon and just doing readings, doing random readings at VidCon, you know. So if you're going to be at VidCon 2013 and you want me to read your tarot, I'll try to make sure I bring it with me. I'm actually also currently taking an online class about tarot card to try to sharpen my skills. So who knows, maybe I won't need the cheesy guide by VidCon, but I don't know, that's still a year away. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what's going to happen. And this video is already 11 minutes long. That feels ridiculously long. So basically that's it. I shouted out Jake Warden again because he was the only one who commented. So again, guys, if you want to shout out in VEDA number 28, then leave a message down below. If you want me to talk about something, leave a message below, and I'll try to talk about it. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.